Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons Relocation franchise here on Madden 23. Now, in the last episode, I don't really want to talk about it. Go back and watch last episode, episode number 85, 86? I think 85, 86, 85, 85. This is episode 86. Go back and watch episode 85 if you are curious about what I'm talking about. Last episode, we lost to the 0-1, or 0-2, excuse me, Atlanta Falcons. I won't go into details, obviously, because you need to go back and watch that. Yeah, let's move on. We lost. We shouldn't have. I'm over it, as you can tell. I'm over it. So now we have episode number, what is this? Number 4 of the season against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 1-2. They are a pretty good team on paper. We are on the road again in Pittsburgh. I don't know. At this point, after last episode, I'm still kind of down over it, obviously. I hope that we can play better. I hope that we can win. Let's just get into it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get this episode started. So here we are. It is week 4, taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road at Heinz Field. Now, I know that obviously they changed the name of Heinz Field to something else, some other sponsors now there, but it's still Heinz Field in Madden 23. So they've got TJ Watt, obviously. They got a lot of good players. We did re-sign Quinnen Williams last episode. That left us with $43 million, and we've got some pretty big names to re-sign, but obviously we don't necessarily have to re-sign them because we are not playing next season, and we're not even going to a point where they're going to be off the team, because once we finish the Super Bowl, then the series is over. So we don't technically have to re-sign them. But the Dolphins, unfortunately, did win last week, so they are 3-0. They have the game lead over us in the AFC East. I'm just frustrated. Let's just say that. I'm frustrated with last episode. That's right, they have Mac Jones. I forgot they have Mac Jones now. And Najee Harris as well. We're going to defend the short pass because that's really what Mac Jones does. We'll go on to our offensive game plan, and they've got Minka Fitzpatrick and TJ Watt still. We'll defend the short, or we will throw the short pass because that's usually what we do. And then we'll go with the 2 touchdowns passed. And this should be the last episode without Garrett Wilson. And I think there was one other guy that was out for 2 weeks. I can't remember exactly. But Eddie Pleasants got hurt at the end of last episode, and he was out for the rest of the game, so I'm hoping that he can be healthy for today's episode. I'll take a look at the injury report real quick to make sure that we aren't missing anybody too crucial, besides obviously Garrett Wilson. The injury report is Garrett Wilson, Derwin James, Justin Jefferson. High ankle sprain for Derwin in practice. Jefferson has broken finger, 2 weeks. Wilson's still out for his abdominal tear. He's out for this episode. And then Quincy Alexander's out for a week with a broken finger as well. Justin Jefferson was the only reason why we were in last episode in the first place. So we have 2 receivers out today. We already were at a lack of depth at receiver anyway. But with Justin Jefferson out, that means A.J. Brown's going to be the number 1. Then Mason. Then the rookie Pleasants will be the 3-man. And then we've got a bunch of scrubs after that. So let's just say this episode is not going to go very well. We've got Kentavious Bishop playing backup safety, strong safety, which I don't necessarily hate, but that just means that our corner spot's going to be a little bit weaker. Oh, this is not good. Of course, we're going to get hit with the injury bug this season. That's just fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at the Steelers. What do they have on their team? We know they have Mac Jones. They don't have Kenny Pickett at all anymore. They have Najee Harris. They have receiver George Pickens, Devin Duvernay, Justin Smith, Joshua Palmer, Bobby Burnham. So after George Pickens is not really that much of a threat. I mean, Devin Duvernay is a good player, but Pickens is really the only threat here. Pat Freiermuth at tight end. Offensive tackle is injured. So they have Cam Robinson starting at left tackle. That could be useful for us. Liam Eichenberg is the left guard. Luke Smith is the center. James Daniels right guard. And Lucas Niang is the right tackle. But he's also injured. So they have the rookie from Oklahoma, Patrick Johnston, playing right tackle. That's awesome. So the left side of their line, the entire left side is pretty weak. And then their right tackle is pretty weak. So they're really only their strengths in their center and their right guard. We could take advantage of that. The Steelers are kind of struggling with their offensive line depth. Left end is Marquise Mackey. Drake Jackson, right end. Glenn Bernard is the D tackle, so their defensive line doesn't scare me at all. TJ Watt does scare me, though, at left outside linebacker. Devin Bush, middle linebacker. Alex Highsmith, right outside linebacker. Corners are David Long Jr., Rasheem Westbrook, Alante Taylor, Nick Penn, and Tyler Franklin. So their corners, even their number one corner, is not that good. But they're going to be going up against some 60 overall receivers, so we could be struggling on the offensive side of things. Minka Fitzpatrick at free safety scares me, and Terrell Edmonds, the brother of Tremaine Edmonds, who we used to have, is playing strong safety. Kicker is Derrick Rose. That's funny. He's got no accuracy, though. 74 accuracy, and not even that strong of a leg in the first place. 90 kick power. They could be struggling to kick some deep field goals today if they're in that situation. Then Jack Fox is the punter. So I can certainly see why this Steelers team is where they are at 1-2. But they are coming up against a Barons team that's, one, coming off of a disgusting, heartbreaking loss, and two, our two best receivers are out with an injury for today's episode, and Justin Jefferson will be out for next episode. Luckily, Wilson will be back that episode. And we also don't have Derwin James, so we have a corner playing strong safety, which makes our corner depth weaker. It's just a lot to take in, but maybe we can overcome it. Maybe we won't even feel the effects of it. I don't know. We'll probably lose. Let's go find out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get this game over with.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on George Pickens. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Barons, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Brooklyn Barons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, our visitors, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Baron football is here. I had the mic muted, but luckily I caught it this time. Brooklyn Baron football is underway from Pittsburgh Heinz Field. Nate Harris in the last episode did kick return a touchdown to help us stay in that game for the most part, but we lost it in the end. And now we go on offense for the first time today with no Justin Jefferson, no Garrett Wilson, two young receivers, one being Eddie Pleasance, a rookie, and the other being Mason, the second-year man, who's had a pretty good start to his career, but I mean, he's still just a second-year player. So we're just trying to survive, basically. This is gonna have to be a change of the game plan, you could say. Maybe not the most offensive focused or passing focused, I should say. Maybe we're gonna have to run a little bit more. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out here as we go in this first quarter here. Steelers do a good job to keep me from getting more yards on the read option, but Saquon Barkley gets a nice carry for 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. If I could limit the amount of possessions the Steelers get to to under like 5 in the entire game, that would be unbelievably good. I don't think that's going to happen. One, because the CPU is never going to let me do that. And two, I just don't think we're going to be able to. But Saquon Barkley gets a huge open lane there in the middle. And now A.J. Brown's injured. We cannot afford another receiver injury. Come on, A.J. Please just be out for a couple plays. If we have to rely on two young players, a rookie and a second-year player, as our number 1 and number 2 receivers in a game against the Steelers, that's going to be bad. And he's got a dislocated elbow for the game. We just lost the entirety of our receiving core. Oh, man. We have 2 receivers, plus Will Washington, obviously. But we have 2 receivers that are somewhat decent, and that is about it. This could not have gone worse. Why are we getting hit with such a nasty injury bug to start this season? Last year, we didn't get hit with a crazy amount of injuries. We had some injuries every once in a while, but it was nothing like this. Especially to one position group. We are just getting crushed. There's Harrison, who I have no idea who even is, but he catches a pass, probably his first catch of his entire career, and he gets a first down out of it, so I guess that's good. Good job for him. But we're just going to have to run this football, man. I don't know what else to say. I did not think that we go into this game and lose A.J. Brown. I thought that we would have A.J. for the entire game, and we would be having to try to survive with 3 receivers. Now we're having to try to survive with 2 receivers. Plus, I mean, we do have 2 very capable tight ends. But other than that, we are just in a bad spot as Will Washington drops the freaking pass. Come on, Will. That is an easy catch. That is an easy catch, Will. You make that all the time. Why'd you drop it there? George Patton catches. First down, touchdown. George Patton, touchdown. Yes, let's go, baby. The general, George Patton, fights through some defense and gets the touchdown, and we go up 7-0. So maybe we'll just have to go tight end heavy if we do want to throw the football. We might just have to go tight end heavy and then maybe sometimes throw in a little bit of Eddie Pleasant's action or a little bit of Mason action. So we'll figure it out as the game goes on, but we score to take a 7-0 lead on our first possession of the game against the Steelers. Now they get the possession for the first time, and we will see what Mac Jones does. I completely forgot that he made his way over to Pittsburgh. Oh, that's right, because he left when Justin Herbert got signed to the Patriots. That's right. That's how that happened. So he ends up making his way to Pittsburgh, and he has been the quarterback for, I think, a couple of seasons at least. And it's a play action. No way to go. Quinnen Williams, that's why we signed him to that extension, because he is a stud among studs. The play action fake does not fake out Quinnen Williams, and he gets the sack on play 1. That is amazing. Second down and 19 for the Steelers. Going to be caught. Big catch. Good job to box out my players there. 3rd and 5 now. Smith with the catch. It wasn't even George Pickens who caught it. That's going to be, I screwed that up and I hate my life. I want to die. Oh, why? Touchdown Steelers. I turned into the corner on accident because I didn't know that I was going to beat him. I thought I was still on the defensive line. So when I did that, it stopped his momentum from covering Devin Duvernay, and it pulled him away, so that gave Devin Duvernay an open catch. And then I turned into Dylan Ross, and I just completely whiffed on the tackle. So it's an easy touchdown to tie the game for the Steelers, and I want to die. I cannot have multiple games like last episode, that is for sure. If I have another game like last episode where it just completely broke me mentally, then we will have some problems, that is for sure. Let's try to figure this crap out. Let's waste time. Just take it slow. Easy does it. Take as much time off the clock as physically possible. And then we win. We win 10-7. I don't care. As long as it ends with a W, I don't care how we do it. We can win 8-7, which isn't even physically possible at this point. I don't care how it happens as long as it's a W on our side of things. But it's not looking good here. 3rd and 8. That's the end of the first quarter. Each team has 1 possession so far. We're currently on our second. But we got to make the right decision here on 3rd and 8. Obviously, we're going to go for it on 4th down because we don't punt the football on this channel. But we got to make the right decision here. Mason, big catch. He comes up with those huge catches in the middle of the field. He's one of our better receivers at doing that with those huge catches. Mason, big catch. That allows us to keep the drive alive. And we're going to go with a clear out for Harrison because it worked last time. So why not do it again? And he gets another catch. Don't know who he is. That's another catch for him. His second clear out catch. And now let's get back to the run game because the Steelers are starting to think, oh, maybe they're going to start passing more. Let's get back to the run game and get as many yards as possible. Saquon, even though he got nowhere really on that one. Maybe we can get something going with the 2nd and 8 run. I know this is probably a bad idea, but we got to try something here. Barkley, fight for it. He got a few. It's 3rd and 3, and we'll go with a dragon spacing here. I don't like the Jermaine Mason play because I don't think he's going to be open. I have to go here. Is that roughing the passer? Pass interference? Something. Please don't be a hold. Who holds on 3rd and 3? Who holds on 3rd and 3? Manny battles, really? They call it, what is it, a 51-yard field goal? I think we can drill a 51-yard field goal. They actually accepted it so that we wouldn't have a 3rd down, which might end up helping us in the long run because Evan McPherson can drill 51-yarders with ease, and we go up 10-7. Okay, so we didn't take as much time off in the 2nd quarter as I would have liked because of that hold. But we do get a decent field goal. That would have been probably good from 60 at that point. I mean, that had some distance on it. McPherson's a good kicker. We lead again, 10-7, but the way that we played defense last drive, I don't think this lead's going to last very long. That's just me being optimistic. 1st and 10 from the 25 for Mac Jones. We started last drive with a sack. We're not going to do that this drive. It's going to be a catch for George Pickens, 1st down easily for the Steelers. Najee Harris is playing some good defense there, blocking me from getting to Mac Jones quickly. And it's a new set of downs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jones is under center. He hands off to Najee. Najee breaks off the first tackle. He's got a little bit of room, but we caught him quickly before he had a chance to accelerate. And he gets down to the 47-yard line, 2nd and 1. We're going to bring a little bit of a blitz here. Bring the linebacker blitz. Bolton's getting everybody ready. It's going to be a play action. Kentavious Bishop could not bring him down. Harris does, but Kentavious Bishop should have been able to stop him from getting the 1st down there. Wasn't able to do it, and it's a 1st down for the Steelers. I'm not liking that our defense has just been sucky the past couple episodes. We have just, oh my God, Sauce Gardner about destroyed himself on that stiff arm by Najee Harris. That could have ended very ugly. Luckily, there's a couple other guys around to bring him down. Quick throw, caught. George Pickens breaks off the first tackle. Dylan Ross, huge hit, but no fumble. And Mac Jones is 5 for 5 with over 100 yards. It is not looking good. The Steelers also get the ball to start the 2nd half. Don't forget about that. They do get the ball. Quinnen, I need you to break off here. He doesn't do it in time. Kentavious Bishop slips off the tackle. 1st down Steelers. Kentavious, I don't know why you suck at tackling sometimes, but you need to bring him down right away. I mean, how do you not bring him down there? How is that not a tackle? 2-minute warning. Steelers are in prime scoring position here, and I don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit. 16-yard line is where they start. It's a screen pass. Shaquem McLeod almost got to Mac. He did get to him enough to force an incomplete pass. But I wanted a sack. I really did. I wanted Mac Jones' sack, but I could not get it. Oh, good spin from Quinnen. That's going to be end zone. Caught. Touchdown Steelers. I hate it here. Justin Smith just mossed me. He mossed Bryce Hall, and it's a touchdown. Steelers take the 14-10 lead. Oh, why did I agree to do the final season? I should have just ended it after the back-to-back Super Bowls. Should have just ended it right there, and then we wouldn't have these stressful situations that I want to die in. Nate Harris is back to return. Nate Harris has got a little bit of room. It closes quickly, and he's down to 25. Fantastic. Back on offense. We were moving into scoring position, but then that holding on 3rd and 3 denied us our chance at a touchdown. We had to settle for field goal. But now we are back, fresh set of downs. The rookie Eddie Pleasance has got some speed, and he's got a chance, man. He's got a chance to show the world why we drafted him. If he can do that, then we can show something. We can prove that we are good to go without these guys on our team. And that's going to be a tough catch for Will Washington. I should have went aggressive. I really should have went aggressive. I went possession catch, but the ball was a little bit overthrown, and it carried slightly more than I wanted it to. That's going to be George Patton. Nice catch underneath. We got about a minute to go. I'm watching the clock. We've got timeouts, so I don't have to worry too much. I'm going to go again to Patton. He's going to get the first down here. Now we're going to call the timeout with 46 seconds to go. We are in clear field goal range, so that's not a problem, but I don't want a field goal because that's still going to keep us down by 1. We need a touchdown to go up by 3. We absolutely need a touchdown. We're going to trust Mason, who drops it. He's so good at those, and he dropped it on the back end. That's upsetting. He should have had that, to be fair. He probably should have had that. That was all him. And now Jalen Hurts has got some room. Jalen, I had a guy open, but I thought that I'd have more room on the running than I actually did. I thought I'd have a little bit more space. That closed quickly, and it's 3rd and 6. Come on, boys. We got to find something here. I got no room. Throw it away. We stay alive. It's 4th and 6. I think we just got to take our points. I hate to say it, but I think we just got to take our points. In a game like this where we have really no good things going for us. Did I just miss that? God, I hate my life, man. God, I suck. Why do I suck so much? I apologize for that. Ugh. I missed the field goal. We go still down 14-10. We're going to lose this game. There's no doubt about it. I've already accepted in my mind that we are going to lose this game, and we're going to be 2-2 on the year with a 2-game losing streak. It's just what's going to happen. I've come to terms with it. It's just what's going to happen. Sometimes you just can't fight the Madden gods. As much as I may try to, you can't fight them. It doesn't help that I'm not good at this game in the first place. 19 seconds to go from the 48. They get the ball at the start of the second half. Shaquem trying to get the sack. He still has a chance. Pick that off, Sauce. Sauce has got it. He picks it off. Sauce Gardner's got a chance. Shaquem McLeod forced an underthrow from Mac Jones and gives us one final opportunity to get points. This is big. 10 seconds and 2 timeouts. That's all we need. Mason, big catch, go down, field goal attempt. Absolutely huge. I have a chance to redeem myself. It's a 53-yarder. We kicked a 51-yarder and made it, and then we kicked a 47-yarder and missed. I really can't afford to miss this one. The wind pushes it forward. We got it. And we end up going down 14-13 instead of being down 14-10. Sauce Gardner with a huge interception there to give us one last chance to get points. Oh, man, that was big. That was a big interception. That was a big play from Shaquem McLeod to force Mac Jones into a bad throw. And it was a huge pick by Sauce Gardner. Usually that just bounces off the hands for no reason, and it's an incomplete pass. I'm so happy that didn't happen today, or didn't happen in this possession. And it's a interception to give us a chance at points. And then a big catch from Mason as well to put us into field goal range. And we are down 14-13 to start the second half here in Pittsburgh. Mac, throw to the sidelines. Weird catch from Najee Harris, but it keeps him in bounds. Very impressive. And he gets the first down out of it before stepping out of bounds. He probably could have got even more. He probably would have broken another tackle if he didn't step out of bounds there. Very acrobatic catch. Keeps him in bounds. Got the first down. It's going to be another play action, but this time I got blocked. And Freiermuth gets his first catch of the day. I thought I was going to have another sack like I did in the very first play of the game. Unfortunately, I got blocked on the second half there. and it didn't really work. It's going to be a Najee Harris. What a carry for Najee. 3rd and 2. Do I try to blitz? Nah, I don't want to blitz because it's probably going to be a pass play, a little short something in the middle of the field, I would assume. No, it's going to be the sideline. Pat Freiermuth. First down. Big hit from Nick Bolton, but they got the first down and more. Steelers are working. They are working for the weekend. Okay, let's do this. 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Fake handoff, play action. That's to the end zone. Sauce Gardner deflects it. Incomplete. I wanted an interception, but hey, incomplete pass will do as well, I guess. That's a handoff to Najee. Good tackle by Nick Bolton. Only a yard for Najee. It's 3rd and 9. I don't think they're in field goal range. Their kicker only has 90 power and certainly doesn't have the accuracy. So if we can keep them around this spot, they might just have to punt the ball away. But of course, he's going to have a wide open receiver middle of the field for a first down. Of course, Devin Duvernay, who's been the biggest threat to us today. Funny enough, I said he wasn't much of a threat in the pregame. Of course, they're going to make me eat those words. Knocked it down. Kentavious Bishop couldn't knock it down. Almost did. But Pickens is able to hold on for the catch. And the Steelers are in prime position to score again. To make it 21-13, they will most likely do it. That's going to be knocked incomplete. Good job. This time it was Sauce Gardner with the deflection. His 2nd of the day. 3rd and 2. Let's bring a blitz. Bring a blitz. We got Nick Bolton and we got Rick Small. Get there. Get to Najee. Stop him. Force. How? How did we bring a blitz and have nobody in the gap? I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And Mac Jones is in a real good position to set the Steelers up with a touchdown. It's a handoff to Pickens, and Pickens will walk into the end zone for a touchdown, Steelers. And I just want to absolutely jump off a cliff and not survive. 21-13, Steelers lead. We cannot stop this Steelers offense. Every single drive, they have just been dominating us. They have just been absolutely killing us. We come back out on offense, and this just ruins my game plan of trying to take the clock down and having no time on the clock left when we can hopefully win, because now we have to try to score and keep this game close. Or we risk getting blown out by the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road. 2nd and 8. I don't think the run game is going to be very efficient today, judging by the first couple of passes, or first couple of carries of this second half here. Let's go with a slot out maybe, and then just check down to Barkley, get a couple yards. Just try to do something just to move the ball. And then maybe we can sneak a first down with a run here. That could work. We are running low on time. I know we still got the whole 4th quarter, but we are running low on time here, and I thought I was going to be able to get a first down there. I probably should have. Under a minute. 3rd and 2. We have no receivers that I absolutely trust, and Jalen Hurts can't even find an open guy because they brought a blitz off the edge that I didn't have anybody blocking for, and I had to throw it away. 4th and 2. If we don't get this, then it's over, basically. The game is over. So it's going to be Mason, catch, first down. That's big. That's very big. We go verticals. Throw it away. Jalen. Yeah, yikes. That could have been nasty if I didn't get that away. Luckily we did. I'm glad they didn't call that intentional grounding. We're going to run with Jalen. He's got a little bit of space and some blocking. First down and more for Jalen Hurts. That's a big carry. Good blocks by the receivers to give me just enough space to get the first down there. Thank you very much, and we aren't going to snap this before the 4th quarter starts, so we will go into the 4th quarter down 21-13. The question is, if we do score, that's a big if we do score, Do we go for 2 or do we go down by 1? I think we have to go for 2. Mason, catch. Down to the 30. 2nd and 2. Wait for it. That's going to be Will Washington. Good catch. Thought he could break the tackle, couldn't do it. TJ Watt injured on the play, holding that right arm. That's intriguing. Big injury for the Steelers. 1st and goal from the 7. I'm going to try to run with Jalen Hurts. I've got open space. Touchdown, Barons. Big. Absolutely massive. Big touchdown. Now, do we go for 2? They want us to go for 2, and I agree. I think going for 2 is the best option here. We got to try to tie this game up. Now, who do we go with? I have no idea. We go with a run play with Jalen Hurts. Got it! Touchdown, or 2-point. Tie the game. Jalen Hurts does it himself both times, and we've tied the game back up. Just think if I would have kicked that freaking field goal in the first place before we got the interception. Okay. 21-all. 6:34 to go in the game. But remember, we haven't been able to stop the Steelers offense basically all day. So what makes you think we can stop them now? A lot of praying to baby Jesus. That is all I can say. We stopped Najee after 5. Oh, I'm terrified. I'm getting into locked-in gamer mode here. I am terrified. Pick that off. No, that's going to be a catch. George Pickens is becoming a problem in the second half here, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Him and Devin Duvernay have been very unstoppable. Do we go with a blitz? That could be a bad idea. I think we're going to audible out of that. No, that's Tampa 2. Okay, I think I changed to cover 1. From the 40. It's a fresh set. It's a handoff fake. Somebody get to Mack. He's got a ton of time. He fires out of bounds, incomplete. He had way too much time there. I don't like that at all. We got to get some sort of pressure on him. I don't know why we haven't been able to, but we got to find some way to get pressure on him. We've only gotten 1 sack, and that was the very first play of the freaking game. Oh, how? How do you lob that in there and actually catch it? If I would have done that, that would have been a complete interception. How does that even happen? How does that even freaking happen, man? 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Handoff to Najee. He's going to break a tackle and carry another guy to the 33. What did I tell you, man? This is just what happens. This is just what freaking happens. 2nd and 1. Come on, another handoff to Najee. He breaks a tackle. He's got a ton of space. Najee Harris breaks another tackle. I cannot handle Najee Harris right now, man. He is just a bulldozer of a dude. I almost want to let them score so that it's up to us to to win the game. But then again, I don't want to score. I don't want them to score. I'd rather just intercept a pass or something. That's what I would prefer to happen. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I do not. I think they are going to score no matter what we do. 2nd and 4 from the 7. Come on, Quinnen, get in there. Somebody get him. We did get to him, but somehow he had the strength to get that ball out of his hands. Josh Allen, I think, was the guy to get to him. It's 3rd down. Get to Mack. Force a bad throw. How does he have the time? Get to the quarterback. Oh my God, what are we doing? We have 3 minutes to tie this game back up. 3 minutes. Man, we cannot stop the Steelers offense. They are just doing whatever they want against our defense, which is upsetting because our defense is our strong suit. Nah, Nate Harris had to jump over a guy. He got to the 29-yard line. It's a good start. It's a good start. They obviously don't want us to run the ball very much. But I think we have time to run it a little bit. I don't want to just be one-dimensional and throw the ball the entire time because I don't think that's going to work. But great blocking. Yes, sir. Great blocking. Saquon gets it down, and that's why we can run the football. Saquon broke 1 tackle, and we had some extra great blocks. to help us get into a great field position right there. And now, being in that great a field position, we can take a little bit more time and kind of collect ourselves and get the plays that we actually want to have. I got stuck behind my guard there. Stuck behind my stupid guard. 2nd and 8. I don't want to score too early. Throw that. That's Mason. Big catch. 1st down for him. I definitely don't want to score too early. I'm going to let this go to the 2-minute warning. We'll have 1st and 10 from the 26 with 2 minutes to go. We have to score. It's a guarantee. There's no other option for us. We have to score. But will we go for 2? I mean, we probably should go for 2, right? We probably should go for 2 to take the lead. I mean, we're not in this to go to overtime. We're in this to get W's and go to the Super Bowl. So we're trying our best to drain clock, score with as little time on it as possible, and then get the 2-point conversion. Saquon Barkley has carried us to the 5-yard line. We might be scoring too early. We got to be ready here. They want us to go for verticals here. I don't really know if verticals are the best option in this scenario. We'll go with another run play, but I'm going to drain this clock, man. I think we're still scoring too early, and the way that the Steelers offense has been moving this entire game, they can score pretty easily, especially with all 3 of their timeouts. So we have to take this as methodically as possible. 1st and goal from the 5. I'm going to snap it with about 2 seconds on the clock. And hopefully we don't score right here. I'm going to try to not score. I probably could have there, but I didn't want to score because it's not the right time. We're going to run the ball one more time. We have all of our timeouts, so time is not a worry. It's not a concern for me. But down is because now we have a chance to screw this up. I cannot screw this up. I cannot. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown. Mason holds on for the touchdown. Now, do we play for overtime or do we play for the 2-point conversion? I'm going to pause. Do we play for the 2-point conversion and go for the win? You play to win the game. Herm Edwards told me you play to win the game. So what do we do here? Oh, I don't actually know what we do here. Do we play for the win or do we play for the tie and go to overtime? Oh, I'm so nervous. I think what we do is we have to go for the win. We have to go for the 2-point conversion. It has to happen. We have to go for the 2-point conversion. We've completed one already. I know that we don't really have the receiving options for this. But here we go. Here is the win or the loss for the Brooklyn Barons in week 5 or 4, whatever it is. It's a drop. My receiver got bumped by the linebacker, and it slowed him down. I was going to throw to Pleasant, or I was going to throw to Mason because he was the guy. Mason is the guy who is closer. He's on the in route. He's on the closer route. So that's why I was going to throw to him. But when he gets bumped and he can't get away, that gives Eddie Pleasance time to switch directions, and he becomes the closer guy. So then that slows down. It creates a log jam here, and we lose the game because of it. It allows Minka to close up the gap, and the ball, I think, bounces off of Eddie Pleasance's face, or it bounces off Minka's hands. I have no idea, but this right here just lost us back-to-back games. This just lost us back-to-back NFL games, and I could not be angrier. I could not be any angrier than I am right now. I honestly cannot believe that we just lost. Because of this. Because of a pass that was going to be caught. No doubt about that. It was going to be caught. We got to go onside kick. I mean, that's the only option we have left. But I have a track record of not being able to get these. That's my best chance, and he catches it. We're going to lose 28-27 on the road in Pittsburgh. Oh, man. I should have not played this final season. I should have just let it go. We won 2 Super Bowls. We were coming off of a massive high. I should have just ended the series there. Oh. The fact that we lost this game, and we lost it in a different way than how we lost last episode. 2 straight losses for the Barons. 17-24, 2 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. We just had so many injuries, man. There was nobody that I could trust. 18 for 93. Jalen Hurts had a rushing touchdown. Mason had 6 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. He played amazing, but there was just nobody that I really wanted to trust here. We didn't have Jefferson. We didn't have Garrett Wilson. We didn't have A.J. Brown. Our top 3 receivers all injured. And we're not going to have Justin Jefferson for next episode. We will probably have A.J. Brown and Garrett Wilson back, but no Jefferson for next episode. Nick Bolton had 7 tackles. We had 1 sack, which was the very first play of the game, and 1 pick for Sauce Gardner. But we lose 27-28 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I want to die. Oh, so great news. A.J. Brown dislocated his elbow, out for 6 weeks. God, I hate this game sometimes, man. Oh my God, it just continues to just absolutely shaft me. My God, it's just one thing after the other. I cannot handle it sometimes, man. It's just crazy. The amount of just absolute suckage that it happens. So Garrett Wilson's back. That's good at least. He was out for like a month. But Justin Jefferson will be out for next episode, and A.J. Brown will be out for at least 2 months. Maybe a month and a half. God, I hate this game, man. That's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I don't freaking care. Goodbye. Peace.